All right. And we are ending the screen share. And since we are officially here, welcome to Dark Avenger Live, first of all, before we come into frame. Hello, everybody. I did not have this camera situated anyway correctly, so let's fix that real quick. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dark Avenger Live. We have so many people in the comments already. We've got Mogo, we've got Aggressive, we got Jesse who just jumped in, we got Frank who just jumped in. Want to welcome everybody here. Brant was here before. He was helping me with the audio levels. Welcome back to everybody to Dark Avenger Live. We're going to reintroduce this show, and I'm going to talk about what's going to be going on the channel for the next week, because this is going to be a week of testing, new series, new show. It all begins here. We've had our summer break. We've recharged our batteries, and now here we are once again doing what we do best and what we love to do, and that is talking comic books, news, and all this other stuff. And yes, I have long hair right now. I am getting a haircut soon, so don't mind me if I do this a little bit. I want to push it back because if not, it looks like I sprouted out some places where I shouldn't. So anyway, Jesse says, I wonder if this is sound effect or if it's Chris. I would love to do a live show at the beach. I did do a video at the beach, but I'm not here. Maybe on Facebook Live I'll be able to do it, but not here, that's for sure. I'd like to also say, before we get started, I'm going to leave the chat for 2 seconds to go to the brands. I'd like to say that this live stream is powered by StreamYard. StreamYard is an awesome streaming service that we use over on Comic Frontline. I'm using it over here. If you'd like to check it out, definitely go check out StreamYard. I keep forgetting. I'm going to have a link. I will put the link in the description post live. You can click that link. If you decide you want to join StreamYard, it helps out me, Frontline, and everybody. If you use our link, it helps you out. You get a really awesome streaming program. It helps us out because we recommended you, and it helps Streamlabs out. It helps build them up. I missed the beginning. I'm sorry, Brent. Hey, Ryan, what's up? Welcome to the show. Welcome everybody in. I want to thank everybody for being here. And we got JD who jumped in just now. Scroll jumped up. Yes, I don't have a rubber duck, but I will. He does.
I know.
You have a rubber duck.
You have like one of those.
A squeaky duck.
Yeah, but you have those collections of superheroes on the shelf, all those displays.
Yeah.
You have those.
The superhero soap.
Yeah, those
They're
are
the
yours.
Soap Squad.
Yeah.
So let me reintroduce Dark Avenger Live. A lot of you already know what Dark Avenger Live is. However, number one, we're powered by something different now. We're not being powered by Google Hangouts anymore. And the show is going to be a little wee bit, itty bitty bit different because of that. What's up, Alan? Snip haircut. Soon I will be getting hit. Yeah, it comes right back again. I should have put it back. Like
just put in a ponytail and put a rubber band.
I was thinking about it. No, thank you. I was just offered one. I'm gonna do this a lot, and I guess it pushes it out.
Looks like you're doing the Happy Joy song.
I was waiting for it. Robert, I'm gonna. You know what, Brent? Congratulations, you're the first share.
Oh my God.
You're the first share. There you go. Congratulations.
From a Sesame
Brent's
Street
the
reference.
first comment we're sharing on Dark Avenger Live. Brent, you're the first. You broke the commenting cherry live.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that being said, that's a change right there. We're able to show comments on the show, which I'm very happy about. Have you seen Batman v Team? Oh, we'll talk about that, Frank. I'll definitely talk about that. I'm going to reintroduce the show first, and then we're going to definitely get into comments. Just get it permed. No. I'm not perming nothing. So Dark Avenger Live is a once-a-week show. My brother and myself, we get together, we come on here, and we talk about anything and everything. It's a prequel to Frontline Live, which is every Tuesday night at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. But this is an everything show. We'll talk about comics, talk about video games, news, stuff going on around, things that we've watched on TV. And then the most important part of this show is we like interaction. We like talking with everybody who's on here, talking with us. And usually we have great conversations and back and forths, depending on what is asked. Like, for example, right here, when we were asked not 2 seconds ago, have you seen Batman v TMNT animated movie? Which, yes, I did, Frank. It was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I hope they do the other ones. And Brent wowed. Well, congratulations, Brent. Yeah. Also, there is a minor delay, I believe, compared to when we were doing this on Google Hangouts, because Brent's wowing now when that was at least 10 seconds.
No, he was wowing at the comment.
Yeah, but that was a little bit ago. So I think there's a slight
maybe a
delay.
15-second delay.
About
because Google Hangout was like a 5.
I think it was about 5-second delay, right?
I
don't even know.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff on here. Again, this show is the heart and soul of this show is interaction, talking with all of you, sharing our thoughts about the week, talking about comic books, talking about video games, talking about everything and anything there is out there. This is basically our talk show. And also, this is the show that starts up the week. So you start your week off with Dark Avenger Live, and then we're going to be going into new shows that are going to be starting up. Like I said, tomorrow is Frontline Live, so Mike and I will be live on Comic Frontline tomorrow. Wednesday, we'll be doing another live show on here where we will be talking about the books that we are reading for whichever. Well, for example, this week's first episode, we're going to be talking about books that we're reading this week. Won't be as long as a normal live show. It'll probably be just us going down the books we're reading. We'll have a list and we'll try to get some images, or we'll use Midtown or something. We'll talk about the books we're picking up. You can come on and talk about the books you're picking up and you're reading. And then that's going to be the show. Thursday, we'll be coming back as a video, and we will be doing our most anticipated books for the following week. That can be anywhere from 5 to 10. We don't want to make the video too long. So we're thinking about either doing a top 5 or a top 10 books that we're looking forward to, and why. So it's more of a video series.
What if we don't have 10 books?
Then it's however many you have. I know Michael sometimes only reads about 3 or 4 books, so that's why I'm thinking maybe about a top 5.
Well, top 5 will be
I think
beneficial.
Top 5 is where we're going to go with that.
I mean, unless you want to do 10.
No, 5 is good for me. So our top 5 favorites, maybe some honorable mentions instead. And it's going to be a short video again. Thursdays, it's going to be a video. It's going to be shorter. Friday, nothing. Saturday, nothing. But then Sunday, we will be doing a spotlight series, which is going to be, it's going to take essences from the Dark Avenger comic book review, and it's going to be taking essences for something new. We're going to be talking about the books that we enjoyed the most from whichever week it is. Now, the thing is, all of these shows are tentative. If we can't make it for a certain night, we miss the show, we miss the show. Same thing goes with the spotlight. If we miss a week's spotlight episode, we miss it. We move on. The week's old, after you're done, after you pass a week, nobody wants to go back 2 weeks into the past and hear about books from 2 weeks ago. Everybody wants to stay on top of what's out and what's fresh out there. So we're going to try to stay on top of all of these series as much as we can. Just understand life and stuff like that do get in the way at times. So there might be weeks where 1, 2, or a few of the series might not happen. But this is the week where we're going to be testing all of that out, and we're very excited about that. 2 live shows. We're going to see how that works. If the live show on Wednesday doesn't work out for what we're reading, we might end up switching that to a video series. We're going to test it out live, but then if it works good, great. If not, we'll test it out as a video, and then we'll see which way works best and go from there. It's kind of going to be like a weekly haul video where we talk about all the stuff we picked up, but in a digital format and what we're reading instead of what we're holding in our hands. Because some of the books we read digitally, some of the books we read physically. And so the list will be a little bit bigger than like our top 5s per se. So with that being said, let's get into some of the comments. Pretty cool you get to highlight the comments. Yes, I'm really happy about the highlights. I really love StreamYard. StreamYard has been amazing so far. Sound off, Chris. Yeah, right. Sound off, right. Me and Brant, whenever our audio's off, we usually do like a sound off, or I'll go 1 and he'll go 2 to see how much of a delay there is. So anybody who doesn't get the reference, there you go. 1.
You could show other. Well, you did show other ones.
I did. Jesse said congratulations to Brant.
Yeah, and you showed Alex. I just remembered.
I did. And this one, cool about the comments. See?
Yeah.
So we have complete control over the comments now. And actually, I'll be honest with you, StreamYard, we have the comments up in StreamYard instead of having it on a corner over here. The fonts are a bit bigger. And, there's at least a couple of seconds there extra than Hangouts. But there's a lot of really awesome stuff. You're going to have to go that way unless you want to be in frame. I'm just saying that now.
Unless you want to show a picture or something.
I don't have a picture of anything at the moment. So we're back. We had a really fun summer break. I will say I did spend a lot of summer coming up with really cool ideas, really cool things to do on here on the main channel. And Shooting Star Universe will definitely be picking up. I will actually be making a post for this live show on Shooting Star Universe. If it's not up by tonight, it'll probably be up by tomorrow. I want to do the live shows first so I know what happens during the live shows, so I can put a little bit of an intro to the posts every single week. So if it's a live show, it'll probably go up on Shooting Star Universe the following day. Because of that, I've got to do this now just because. 2, 3. I had to.
That was going to be 4. We have to find out.
Anybody can be 4.
Well, yeah.
I'm not going to be posting numbers all night. This isn't the counting hour.
So, do we have any video game questions or topics?
Anything you guys would like to ask about what I just mentioned, you're welcome to ask any questions. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Any questions about any of the shows, anything you'd like to see, any recommendations of things you'd like to see on the show, feel free to share those thoughts now, and we will definitely take them into consideration as, as we're doing
There's
the
been
shows.
like lots of sharing videos of the new Mario and Sonic at the Olympics that they're saying about new characters. And the one thing I gotta say that I like about, the game is that the new feature, which was I think featured a week or two ago, is that some of the characters you can play in like an 80s format, like
the
like
8-bit,
the 8-bit thing.
pixel ones,
but it's not for all characters; it's just for some of them, like Sonic, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Robotnik. I don't know why they don't call him Dr. Eggman. They said they call him Robotnik.
Oh, cool. Here we go. Astral Chain has been pretty good so far. I'm thinking about getting Astral Chain for the Nintendo Switch. Because we were getting Gears and a few other games in between, I was not able to get Astral Chain right away. But I am interested in that game, Ryan. I might actually grab it. If not before Christmas, probably during Christmas. It'll be on my Christmas list. But I heard nothing but great things about that game. And we actually have a capture card now, so we're going to be able to stream Switch games, which is really cool.
Yep.
What's this? Next number you read. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. Spider-Man Invasions work. Wait a minute. Here we go. Which Mario and Sonic game series is your favorite since you were on topic of new games?
Well, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games is definitely my favorite one.
No, he means specific game. Which specific one from the Mario and Sonic?
Oh, which specific game? Like Dream Racing, I like, and they're bringing back Dream Racing.
Specific, like Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics. Mario and Sonic, the first Olympic
game.
The
first one.
The very first
That's
game.
what I was saying before.
Okay, he likes the very first
Yeah, the
one.
very first one. Yeah, it had 4 Dream events, and it was like really amazing, the video game. And my favorite was Dream Racing. I'm glad they're actually bringing back Dream Racing again for the new upcoming one, actually.
Oh, Alan, I'm glad you brought this one up. Absolute Carnage, I read. Yes, Chris, shocking. I went and got it. Damn you, spiders. If you look right over Michael's shoulder over here on Autograph Wall, I put it up early, so I guess you all will see it here instead of in the whole video. I got Absolute Carnage, issue number 1, signed by Donnie Cates. I actually do have a couple more autograph books coming from Midtown. Thank you, God, for Midtown Comics for selling these at times. So I actually have 2 issue number 1s for Absolute Carnage. Unfortunately, both are signed, so both are staying in their respective plastics. So I'm only going to have readable the digital copy I have for Absolute Carnage 1. But I loved it. I got it. Another book that I wasn't expecting to get. I want to do a video on it. I really do. I haven't had time. I haven't been home long enough to be able to do it. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow to do it. So I don't really want to spoil the book. I want to save it for the video if I'm able to do it. Because like I said on the schedule, Tuesdays are videos if I have time. So I kind of want to wait to see if I do the video first. But it was another book that actually surprised me, and I was not going to buy physically until I read the digital copy, and I kind of liked it, so I paid a little bit extra for the physical copy. But if I don't get to do the video tomorrow, I'm sure we'll talk about it on Frontline Live tomorrow night. So, but yes, Mike Spider Slayer actually did remind me about Venom as well. Do you have a Switch? If so, did you order Link's Awakening? Yes, And yes, and I have the amiibo coming, which also comes out this month, I think. Right?
Yeah, it does.
There's 4 amiibos that come out this one. Link, I think one of the other Pokemon from the Pokemon trainer, Snake.
Oh, Squirtle.
Yeah, Squirrel, and maybe Simon. I think Simon comes out this month as well.
So yeah,
And Alan's gonna play it at his brother's house.
I want Banjo-Kazooie to come out for the Ultimate because Smash Bros.
Did you
Ultimate.
hear the rumor about the next character coming out that it was an action?
Is it from
accidental leak?
SNK?
About the accidental leak.
I couldn't hear it because there was so much noise and everything going on, but I heard about that. But I'm really looking forward to Banjo-Kazooie that's coming out for I don't know when. But
I'll get you a comment, Brent. One second.
Well, you could post it if you want.
No,
it did say fall, but see, Hero came out very late in the summer. So Banjo-Kazooie, there's like a high demand of people playing Banjo-Kazooie, and I'm really wanting to play Banjo-Kazooie. And, in whichever essences happen. I mean, with going back to work, don't know if it might be postponed later or so, but I will get to the new character.
Roll's in the chat. What's up, Roll? Before Brandt's comment really quick, long time ago, there were talks about Archie Comics doing Super Mario Brothers, Archie Comics, but some reason it didn't happen. How did you feel? We were looking forward to it.
It's not happening?
No, they only made the book and that was it.
Oh,
that was the end of it.
All right.
So, look, going on to Brandt's question, what games are you getting this month? Which ones are you most excited for this year?
Wow.
This month is Borderlands. Obviously, Gears of War 5.
The Sega Genesis Mini.
Link's Awakening.
Mike's
got the Sega Genesis Mini. Blair Witch came out yesterday, but if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you get it for free, which we did. And then on the 30th, I know it doesn't count because it was last month, but I'm counting it anyway. On the 30th, Man of Medan came out. Those are the games that are coming to mind. I feel like I might be forgetting a game. I'm not quite sure. I do know that the Ghost Recon beta comes out on September 5th as well. So there's a lot. Tevia, please don't over spam the chat because everybody's trying to talk equally. So I'm just saying in advance, I noticed already 4 comments in a row. Slow down a little. But yeah, those are the ones I'm looking forward to now. For the year, Gears of War 5, absolutely. Ghost Recon is definitely a game I'm looking forward to. The remake of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I'm iffy about. I want to say Star Wars Jedi Order so bad, but EA, man, I don't know. Alan, definitely keep an eye with Mod, please. That's all I'm going to say. Definitely, I'm worried with EA. That's my only worry is with EA.
All right, Frank has a question.
But I'm going to say hi to Roll. There's Roll. Look at that pretty picture of Roll right there. That's Roll when he's nice and shaven. Maybe Roll's going to grow a beard again for the winter. You can check him out at Bitter Old Goons Gaming. But going back now, we have, did you like the Sonic the Hedgehog IDW?
Yes, I actually read it this week, and I like the whole, like when he fought against Shadow thing with the whole zombie, whatchamacallit, disease thing that's going on, or Zombot. Thing. So definitely one of my favorite reads of this week, though.
And then Roll mentioned that JD brought this up to him, and then he asked if we were going to come to Roll. If I was in Canada, I absolutely would come to your birthday, and you know that. So, unfortunately, not in Canada. Looking forward to playing. See, Jesse, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm worried with EA. Now, they said there's going to be no microtransactions, no this, no that, but it's EA. It's EA, and that's what has me worried. So I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I'm hoping that I'm going to love this game when I boot it up, but I don't know yet. I'm hoping. I really am hoping. So then, as I said, Tevi said, hi, what's going on? Summer was great. We talked about that. We've already talked about that, and Astral Chain we don't own yet. So we can't really give an opinion on Astral Chain until we actually own it. It's something we might try to grab. Hello, Snowball. Are you looking for attention tonight? This dog never looks for attention, but then when I do a show or something, she's like all over.
Yeah,
me.
the other one's falling asleep over there on top of your blankets.
I don't know. Why do you want attention? Okay, good girl. You can stay. You're fine. It's weird. Whenever I do a live show, she gets like this. But Astral Chain is something I really wanted. Did anybody pick up, or did it come out yet? Damon Ex Machina. I don't think it came out
No,
yet.
it didn't come. It didn't come
It didn't
out
come
yet.
out. It comes out in September. I
Yeah.
canceled that one as well. Okay, so I need to get. We're waiting on both.
Oh,
of those.
I think this month is it the Kakarot story coming out?
I have no clue.
Or was
I don't
it
have
October?
Dragon Ball Z on order. I don't.
No.
have
Not. I'm not talking about if it's on order or not. I'm talking about they did a preview of the father son Kamehameha with the Kakarot thing.
Yeah.
It looks really good. Just the scene itself. That's why I saw it this week. And also, I almost forgot to tell you, and I know it might not be of care to you, they ended the Lion Guard. I saw the final episode before
season 3.
I saw the episode before they had on TV.
Okay.
I know how it ends.
Well, that's nice. Don't.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but wow.
Does it end happy at least?
Oh, it's happy. It's happy.
Okay. Does it take place after the
It
second
takes place
movie?
after Lion King 2, actually.
Ah.
But it's just they don't look like adults, Kiara and Kofu. Kind of. They look like.
Why did they end it though? I thought they would have kept Lion Guard around.
There's a reason why. If you saw it, there's a reason why, and it makes sense actually.
A good one?
No, it's good. Don't worry.
I don't know. I'm worried about Kion. Kion's my
No,
boy.
Kion gets a great ending.
Okay.
Kion get. They showed it on YouTube actually. They might have like previews or whatever.
Funimation's in trouble. Yes. You heard about Funimation, right?
What happened?
Okay. Apparently, and I don't know what in God's name they were thinking. The voice actors for Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
did, the voices.
They swear and stuff.
And they did like a porn
Oh,
parody.
I saw that.
They did
With
a dirty
Chi-Chi and
parody.
Gohan.
They did a dirty parody.
No.
Uh-huh.
I saw that. What the hell?
I don't know.
It's their voices too.
It is. They really
what were
did
they
it.
thinking?
I don't know.
Yeah, what were
Chris Sabat that was a wow, but it's Funimation. I'm not really a fan of Funimation. I watch most of my anime from directly Japan.
Just a Chi-Chi and
I
Gohan
don't
one
really.
was weird.
I'm okay with reading subtitles over dubs
I can't
anyway.
read the comments.
So it didn't bother me at all. But yeah, that was what do you call it? Hi, you always want to be the spotlight of the show, don't you? Go lay down now. But yeah, no, that was crazy. Funimation's in a lot of trouble because somebody got the hell to those. I'm looking forward to Link's Awakening, but pissed they are charging $59.99 for it. Well, Ryan, I mean, to be honest, it's a remake. It's a remake of the game, but it's being redone also. So it's not just a remaster. It's kind of a It's going in the same direction. So I can't say it's a reimagining, but they're changing it up to be something completely different as far as the graphics and everything. And I don't know, maybe they'll do something different in the game. We don't really know 100% yet if they're changing stuff up in the game, but I think it's because it's Zelda, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it in my opinion. I could be wrong. I mean, it really just depends. Next title, Dark Avenger Live with Snowball. Might as well, right? Woo, 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 woo. Hello, everybody. Hi. Right? Yeah, right. The Blair Witch game, I'm not going to spoil. I am going to be streaming it. I'm actually debating. See, we didn't set up for Mike to play Super Mario Maker 2 tonight, so I'm sorry. We kind of did want to do it, especially for the first show. And now Nintendo, thank you, Nintendo. Thank you, God. Nintendo no longer is content. It's not a strike. I don't know. Are hitting you with the content.
Chris, that's been like that for
No, I know.
months.
I'm going to talk, but we haven't done a Dark Avenger.
Oh, you meant for this.
Yeah, the content strikes didn't happen. Haven't happened. They stopped. They basically said now you are okay to upload and stream and play and do whatever you want with the games as long as you put commentary with it. It can't be just straight up gameplay. And I was super happy about that. I thought that was the best thing Nintendo ever could do, number one. But that means we don't have to worry about a content hit anymore or a content ID. There you go. A content ID on our live shows anymore, so we don't have to end up cutting the ending off. Going back. Dark Snowball. I mean, if she had black fur, maybe. Have you ever seen the footage of new Avengers game coming out next year? Okay, I know what you're talking about. The new Avenger game coming out next year. And what do you think of it? Excited for it or meh? I saw footage.
I didn't actually see it. Of the new Avengers game.
I saw footage. I'm very excited. I'm super excited. Like, I haven't even played Ultimate Alliance yet.
I played
Switch.
Ultimate Alliance 3 a little bit at my friend's house.
We have the DLC. We paid for the DLC.
It's actually not that bad. It's actually really good. The story and everything is,
Well, the next one is either X-Men or Fantastic Four. The three DLCs are X-Men, Fantastic Four.
No, it's X-Men. And then it'll be Fantastic Four.
And then I forget the third one. I think the third one was X-Force. One of them was X-Force, I think.
No, it wasn't. No, I think so. What was the other one now? Oh, I can't remember. It was
I think it was X-Force.
No, wasn't it not Ghost Rider, the other guy, Dormammu.
No.
Isn't Dormammu
No.
good?
I think it was X-Force.
I don't remember.
A lot of X's, but I'm looking forward to the new Avenger game that's coming out next year. I have it pre-ordered for the Xbox. I'm super excited. All DLC is going to be free for the game. So if they add anything to the game, it's free. I'm sure there'll be somehow microtransaction, maybe for skins or for characters or something. I don't know. Maybe not, because they said all stuff they add to the game are going to be free. I know the voice actor who does Thor and the voice actress who does Black Widow. Both of them are on Critical Role, which is a D&D live streaming
and the one who
group on Twitch.
And the one who does Electro or one of the Spidey villains was the voice of Spider-Man from the 1990s.
Oh, wow.
From the anime, yeah. He's actually a really good voice actor of that, of doing Electro.
What's this? Hold on. Do you like, what's this? Discotech Media?
I never heard of that.
No, not really.
I really never heard of that.
Wait a minute. Now I gotta click this one. Have you seen the new Dark Pictures game coming out next year for 2020? I know that the Dark Pictures game that I was just talking about, which is Man of Medan, that just came out not 3 or 4 days ago. I know it's an anthology, so there's going to be 4 or 5 altogether. But I only have Man of Medan. I did not see any of the footage. I didn't even hear that they were working on a new game yet.
Oh, that's who they released. Cyclops and Colossus. That's who it was. I remember we talked about that. I was like saying hopefully the good Cyclops, not the evil one.
I wish Avengers was... You know, man, I really do too. I mean, Lego did it. I wish that they do it for an actual Avenger game where you can walk around the city as whoever you want. How many people in chat who had an Xbox or a PlayStation 3, or was it 2? I don't remember. How many of you, when the Incredible Hulk game came out, and it was an open world Incredible Hulk game, how many of you, when you beat the game, still went on the game and just went around smashing things? I did. I loved ripping the cars up, making them into fisticuffs, and then pounding down the what do you call it, the skyscrapers when you could.
And also in Spider-Man 2, that was another open
Spider-Man
world.
Spider-Man 2 was another fun open world.
Yeah, 3 makes you crawl up a wall, literally, with all these missions.
Debbie, you are contrary to what everybody wants. So there's a new trailer and
any expectations?
No, none at all, because I don't watch that. But I will actually look up the new trailer for the anthology. However, I will say this, because Michael cannot play Mario Maker tonight, I will be going live on Twitch, and I think as Tevye was talking about the Dark Pictures, I will be going on and we will be streaming Man of Medan. That's a game I wish Brant would get. Brant, if you're watching, it's a 20, and this is the cool part. It is only a $25 game, and it's single player. It's pass the controller around 5 player, up to 5 players, and it has multiplayer where you can actually go into different places that you can't go when you play the game alone. Go. One out, go. I know you saw the food, but go. There you go.
Oh, there's the other dog that is up, but she went down.
Yeah, she went down now. It takes forever to complete GTA because it just I just have fun. Yeah, GTA is another fun open world.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
Here we go. Here's our first one.
Yeah.
Sure. Takes forever to complete. There's the GTA one. Sweet! We have Sweet in the comments. What's going on, Sweet Exorcist? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Wait, you don't watch the Terminator movies? Brant, I've only watched the original 4 movies. The redos, I'm not watching. No.
Well, you know,
honestly, I didn't even care.
You didn't even watch the Christian Bale one.
Yeah, I didn't know. Actually, that's right. I didn't watch the Christian Bale one either.
Yeah.
So I fell out of them. Terminator 2 was my absolute favorite. After that, I kind of parted ways. I had some trouble finding this podcast. I didn't get any alert, which is weird. Then noticed it was on a different. Oh yeah, well this is on. This should be on. Dark Avenger's back. So this is on my Dark Avenger channel again. So Dark Avenger C86 is back up and running. Sweet. There's a in the description is a list of not a list, the schedule of what's going to be going on the channel. We're going to be live on Wednesday again, doing our what we're going to be reading this week. Next on Thursday we're going to be doing most anticipated, but that's going to be a video for the following week. And then on Sunday, if we read all our books, we'll be doing the spotlight, kind of spotlighting just our favorite books. I'm sorry, I'm going to move the mic a little bit. Spotlighting our favorite books from the week.
I like that comment.
Disco Tip Media really. I'll go back to it then. Live action Asian movie. Oh, didn't know that. Which one are you talking about? This one?
That one.
Okay.
So, any opinion on the upcoming Final Fantasy VII, and that's
Don't
the
buy
remake?
it.
What?
They're not going to finish it. There's no promise that they're going to finish the game. They are only giving you the first chapter.
What are you talking about? They show gameplay footage
of the first chapter. They're not sure that they're going to finish the whole game.
How do you know if you?
I don't trust it. I'll wait till the full game comes out.
All right. I mean, that's something else then.
Love the franchise person. Okay, that's fair, Brett. I loved it up until they started backtracking with after Genesis. Genesis was the last one I watched. I enjoyed Genesis, but no, was it Genesis now? I'm not sure. The one where we find out that John Connor died, but then if you look back and you read the comic books, it shows that John Connor did die, but he became I almost said Transformer. He became a Terminator. Like his consciousness went into a Terminator body. It was Terminator on Fire or something like that. I know Ron Fortier was the one that wrote that, actually. Our friend Ron wrote that, and that was how they kind of ended Transformers, how they ended Terminator.
Oh, I like Jesse's comment. Imagine Highlander versus Terminators. The Terminators wouldn't, because I saw that, wouldn't figure out you have to guy for the head for a while.
I'll answer that in a minute, Sweet. It would be interesting to see Terminator versus Highlander because they'd have to know to cut the head.
Well, there could be only one.
Right. And then, Sweet, to answer your comment about the Chris and Brand Show, no. The Chris and Brand Show will be on Comic Frontline. The next episode of the Chris and Brand Show, which is scheduled sometime this month to come out, we'll be doing it on Comic Frontline. That will be on Frontline. So, and thank you, Tevi. It was Terminator Genesis. So, Sweet, we will be doing the Chris and Brand Show on Comic Frontline. I'd like to say in about 2 or 3 weeks, somewhere in the middle of September, we'll be probably getting together to do that. We'll have a bunch of stuff to talk about there. I'm sure there'll be game news and stuff like that. If I can get Brant to buy Man and Medan, I'm hoping maybe he'll be able to grab it for $20-25. Maybe it'll go lower because of GameStop. Burning Earth. Thank you, Brent. That's the comic. Terminator Burning Earth. I knew it had something to do with fire. But if I can get him to do that, we can definitely sit down and discuss Man of Medan. Brent, if you get it for the Xbox, I think we'd be able to still play even though you're on computer. I'm not sure. It depends on the computer that you play it on. Go, not, wait.
Oh, he said go, not geez. Like go for the head instead of not guy for the head.
Do you guys suspect there's more going on with the delays in certain DC books? I personally do, and I think there is friction between Jeff Johns and everyone else at DC Comics. That's a very good question, and Sweet, I actually will say this. Something is going on with Jeff Johns, I feel, but I don't know. The delays are killing me, though. I'm almost I it's been forever. Doomsday Clock comes out this Wednesday, if I'm correct. I think. If not this Wednesday, next. And that means there's, I think, one more issue to go. One more, two more to go.
How many
still.
years has it been
It's
out? A
9.
year?
It's been a year and a half, almost 2 years. So I don't know if there's friction between Jeff Johns and DC Comics, but the delays are definitely hurting the sales of the book because I see a lot of people have moved on from Doomsday Clock. Me personally, I've lost interest in Shazam, and I don't know, whenever the issue comes out, I'm going to grab it. I'll look at it. I'll read it, but it's taking them so long. And now Bendis had 2 books that were delayed, Superman and Supergirl, because of Legion, and then Legion of Superheroes got pushed back a couple of weeks because of the delay with Superman and Supergirl. I don't know if it's something with Jeff Johns or if it's just stuff behind the scenes that are really causing a bit of a delay, but the delays are hurting DC Comics. And while the delays are hurting DC Comics, Marvel Comics is having a party because everyone's talking about Absolute Carnage. Everyone's talking about Spider-Man and Avengers. And then you get to DC and it's like, oh, how's that big event that DC's doing? Doomsday Clock. It was delayed for 2 months. How is Justice League going? I'm stuck 2 issues back because of the length of the dialogue. I'm not. I read this week's issue, and I'm glad to see the JSA back. But I don't know. There's a lot going on with DC Comics right now. And again, 1 writer, 12 books. That's 1 voice. I think the one thing DC definitely needs is to diversify their writing. Their writing staff a bit more. They need more writers on more books, and there should be a limit to how many books a person should write. And I say this not just for Bendis. I say this for Jeff Johns. I say this for Tom Taylor. I say this for anyone who's writing at all. There should be a set amount of books you're allowed to work on at a time. This way, it A, prevents delays. B, it prevents one person's voice from being the only voice you hear with X amount of characters. And C, it allows for other people to work. Other writers need work too. Now, I saw a lot of comments, so I'm going to back up for a minute first. And we did that. And then here. Shazam delays are killing me. They're killing me too, Jesse. They are definitely killing me too. Any opinion on Titans 2? Yes, I'm very excited. I can't wait to watch it. I might actually be doing a series on this channel covering Titans Season 2. Doomsday Clock comes out this week, issue 11 of 12. Okay, so then there's only 1 more issue to go, and we'll be lucky if we see it before 2020.
Which we're probably not.
Shazam delays broke me because it's delayed. Yeah, but it's not indefinite. They pushed everything over. They indefinitely delayed the last 2, and they're resoliciting them. So Tevia, they're not indefinitely canceling. Agreed. It makes no sense that only his books are getting delayed, and Doomsday Clock is still in direct contract. Oh, it cut off. Your comment cut off. It only goes with WI. WI.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to expand on that, sweet. I don't know why Doomsday Clock's getting delayed, Tevia. 3 Jokers won't be out until 2020 now. Did you say that again? I'm glad you like Justice League, Tevia. It's slow. It takes a lot of reading. Tom King is another one who should be. Cullen Bunn writes half a dozen books a month too. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Writers should be limited to how much they write. So this way, everybody has a chance. How many writers are there out there that want a shot at writing a Superman book, at writing a Justice League book, at writing a Wonder Woman book, a Spider-Man book? But, I will say Marvel's kind of a little bit smarter. A little bit. I say a little bit because they kept Bendis and Slott on books for years. And I hope DC Comics, I'm praying DC Comics doesn't do the same thing when it comes to Bendis and leave him on a book for years and years and years and just drain the readers, dry. And then when a new writer comes on, everybody's just going to run back, just to see how different it is after Bendis leaves. But Oh, here we go. I don't know, but I'm hoping that they don't keep him on there forever. I think the delays in Doomsday Clock are in relation to what is going on in Justice League, which are basically given two different origin stories simultaneously. It's Didio and his gang versus Johns. Dan Didio doesn't like Nightwing, and Nightwing has amnesia. Dan Didio doesn't like Wally West. Wally West is in jail but getting his own miniseries, so haha, Dan Didio. Dan Didio also didn't like marriages. He brought Lois and Clark back together only to have them not broken up but have Bendis work with them. And it's not really going well, in my opinion. I know a few people do like Superman. I know Brant was actually enjoying Superman. I'm not. I'm not enjoying action Superman. I'm not enjoying anything out of the Superman realm. I still haven't read Batman Superman yet, which I believe it should have been Superman Batman's World's Finest, just continuing the numbering. But I mean, that's just me. Of course, they're going to put the name that sells more in front, but I haven't read that yet. But I know it's connected to Metal and the Laughing Batman, so I'm not sure how much enjoyment I'm going to get out of that. But then I think after this arc, it's going into its own route or its own thing. Tom Taylor would be good on Shazam. Tom Taylor would be okay on Shazam. And Bendis isn't writing 7 books. He's writing 12 books, Tevya. Do you like Namor, the Submariner? He's okay. I haven't read anything by him recently, so I couldn't tell you anything recent that I enjoyed. But, I mean, he's okay. I don't hate him. One could also say that Dan Didio is slowly trying to undo Jeff Johns' legacy. Look at what Grant Morrison... I feel like StreamYard is cutting comments off. So I don't know. Look at what Grant Morrison is doing to Green Lantern. That has to be what you said. And I agree. I don't know. But Didio is definitely... With Johns at the helm, I feel like DC Comics is doing great. With Didio at the helm, I feel like it's sinking. And if Didio is just trying to ruin Jeff Johns, he's also, again, trying to put DC in a sinking ship. I think Didio should stick to whatever he's doing right now and stop getting in the way of Jeff Johns' work, if that's the case. But I also think that Bendis needs to be taken off a few books. Here we go.
Where's the other one?
Brand says the story makes sense for it to be Batman Superman this time, at least for this arc. I think it was good. I'm glad because Public Enemy worked too, but then when the new 52 Batman Superman came out, it made no sense why they got together in the first place. Tom Taylor would be good, and I dropped off Superman. Oh, he did drop off Superman. It slowly declined for me. Okay, so you're still reading Action though, right, Brant? I love Tomasi's run. I like Tomasi's run on Superman as well. I enjoyed it, and yes, I agree. Dan Didio needs to retire at this point. It is what I said. Thanks. Okay, yeah, no worries, Sweet. I had a feeling, but I agree with you, Sweet. It is if it is true. I have no proof. I mean, there are rumors. I mean, obviously, if you've heard, I didn't even hear this, so this is the first time I'm hearing about it. But it makes sense, and if it is true, the person that should leave clearly is Dan Didio because nothing done by him has been well received by the fans, and he has his vision of what he wants DC to be, and the vision DC needs to be. Jeff Johns, I feel like, has the right intentions for DC Comics. Dan Didio is the only thing about Dan Didio, and if the fans don't like it, too bad. If Johns was to leave DC and Dan Didio take over, like over again, we're talking like a new 52 problem all over again for DC Comics. And as a reader of Superman, as a huge fan of Superman, suffering through Bendis right now, suffered through the new 52 previously, it's not good. It's not good at all. But I am enjoying Absolute Carnage, I will say that. I'm enjoying a lot of stuff that's coming out of Marvel and DC equally right now. Yes, I'm still reading There we go. Yes, he is still reading Action Comics, everyone. The comments right there. He's still reading Action, but he thinks it's a little slow. Was there any comic that felt that they should make an animated movie for? And honestly, I think I mentioned this before, and I swear I know what Tevye is going to say, and I know Tevye, not that one. What I'd like to see an animated movie for, I'm thinking DC. I would love to see a. Well, I'd like to see them continue the Batman TMNT for sure. Um, what about you? Anything from you'd like a Green Arrow movie? I think.
Well, yeah,
Animated, of course.
They did Justice League Dark, which I haven't seen.
You haven't seen that.
They should do.
I would. They're in the New 52. I'd love to see them do a rebirth, or if they finish Doomsday Clock, it'd be nice to see Doomsday Clock.
I would like to see either a Xena or a Red Sonja.
Well, those are not DC.
Ones. Oh, they're just talking DC?
Unless it's any, I think, any comics. Oh, any comics.
Yeah, that's what he said, yeah.
Yeah, then that opens it up to that. I'd love to see a TMNT animated movie again from the comics. Of course you would, Tevye. We know this already. I'd love a few of them. I agree about Dan Didio. Remember who is writing that upcoming Roy Harper series, Scott Lobdell, another ally of Didio's. Well, that's just lovely. That's just lovely. I don't agree with Dan Didio's ideas for DC, but I don't agree with Joe Quesada's ideas for Marvel. But Joe Quesada did the right thing. He stepped down and he's not a part of it anymore, which is why we're slowly seeing Spider-Man come back to some type of a norm. Some type. Not fully there yet, but some type of a norm. I just think Dan Didio at this point either needs to let go of everything, or I don't know. I don't know what Didio. In the 90s, there was a crossover between New Warriors and X-Force called Child's Play. I'd love to see as an anime. I would love that also. That actually sounds cool. And I just thought of something else when you said that, Brand. Young Justice. I'd like to see a from the comics animated movie, Young Justice. Not the one that we're seeing on the DC streaming service. A adaptation from the actual Young Justice comic book. I'm looking forward to season 4 of Young Justice. I heard that there were rumors that it got renewed, and season 3 of Young Justice I still have to finish watching, so I can't really say too much about that. I'm looking forward to Harley. It might be something else I discuss on the channel at some point. Harley, and I think we're gonna get. Yeah, Titans is coming out. Titans comes out this month, so we're getting season 2 of Titans, which I'm really super excited for. Titans season 2. Justice League Dark is getting a sequel.
Oh, Justice League Dark's getting a sequel to Justice League Dark anime movie called Apocalypse Wars. Huh.
That's cool. That's really cool. So see, you're getting the sequel there.
All right. I mean, I didn't see what the first one was, but that's good that they're putting a sequel to the movie. So that's good.
Yeah. So that's good. See, now you're getting that. And also, this month is going to be a fun month. I'm just thinking about all the stuff. We got the channel back up and running now. We've got the live show back up and running now. Sweet Exorcist says, before we continue forward, that season 3 was fantastic. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. We've got the channel that's coming back slowly. Sweet, I hope you're still subscribed to this channel right here, because a lot of stuff's going to be coming out of it soon. Got some fun stuff set for the main channel, some fun stuff setting up for Twitch. We've got Gears. Like I said, I'm doing Man of Medan tonight, and that's going to be about a 2 to 3 hour stream, because I'm probably going to play the whole game through because it's very short. We've got, oh God, Twitch, this. Frontline, we got Frontline Live. We're gearing up for the holidays. That's another thing. You'd like the first Justice League Dark movie if you see it, Michael.
Didn't see it, yeah.
I'm gonna try. Here we go. Another one. Stargirl has show, also DC Universe app. Oh, it does have a show. When is the show, Sweet, for Stargirl? I remember there was a Stargirl, but I didn't remember when it was coming out. With September also is coming the Celestial Falcon issue #1 Deluxe Edition Kickstarter. It's dropping on September 17th. Today is the 2nd. It's 15 days away. I'm going to be doing a live stream counting down to the Celestial Falcon Kickstarter launch. I'm going to be doing live shows with Brant, by myself, probably Brant. I don't know if Brant's got some stuff planned by himself, but me and Brant both are planning to do a bunch of live shows throughout the campaign. talking about Celestial Falcon, talking about what we're about the book, talking about where we're going from here, talking about the rewards, talking about the book in general. And if we get into stretch goals, I'll be doing a Kickstarter live stream that we made it to the goal. I'll be doing a celebration live stream. And then we're going to go into the stretch goals where every time we reach another stretch goal, I'll be doing a live show talking about and sharing with everyone what the next stretch goal is that we reach. Issue number 2 coming in 2020. So look forward to issue number 2. I'm very excited about issue number 1, but I'm super excited for issue number 2 because it's nothing any of you have seen at all. And lots of really awesome stuff is going to start happening. The happening definitely starts there when it comes to crazy.
Yep.
When it comes to an awesome intro and really great get into the book, it would be issue number 1. But I'm very excited for that. Stargirl scheduled for early 2020. Thank you, sweet.
Yep.
So there's a lot going on in September. Tommy's starting school in another couple of days also, but I don't think any of you really are into that. Justice League Dark movie is on Hulu.
Oh.
So you can actually watch it through Hulu.
I could.
You could.
Yeah, that's what I said. I could, yeah.
So I'm very excited about September. I hope all of you are excited about September. Now, the channel is back. The channel is active. Please, I ask all of you, not for anything, but for one thing. For one thing and one thing alone. Please share the channel. Share this with your friends. Share this with people you know that like to talk about comic books, video games, and everything in between. Share this channel. Share my main channel. You can just share shootingstaruniverse.com, and then everything's going to be there already. Share the show so we can build up our community right here in the chat. I'm not sure because if we're mirrored, because for us, the chat's over here. For you, the chat might be over here, but wherever the chat is for you, let's build up the chat community and let's get a really fun, busy Dark Avenger live moving, going into the year 2020. Share this with your friends. Share this with people you know. Share this around all over the place and bring people in. Every Monday, I have it listed as 9 o'clock. I might start doing it at 9 o'clock because I test it out by doing a starting soon to see if we'd be ready by 9. And honestly, we were pretty ready by 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock every Monday night, unless I say something on Twitter, is a Dark Avenger Live. We're going to try to stay consistent on Dark Avenger Live and all the series that we're working on for the channel, whether they be a video or live show format. I really hope all of you are able to get the word out. That's the most important thing. Maybe delay all the delays because Jeff Johns is writing for Stargirl. That could be a possibility as well, and it might take priority because he did say he wanted to go into writing TV more.
Yeah.
I do hope that they will come out with a Batman v TMNT 2. Oh, I hope so. I hope they do the third one that they're doing now. I'm loving it. I'm loving the third one that's coming out right now. Invader Zim, I have to watch that still. Tevye, so I couldn't tell you about that one yet. So what about you? You've been pretty quiet.
No, I haven't. I've been talking.
They're just sitting there looking at chat.
No, I don't know what else to say. We talked about video games.
Yep.
We talked about,
we did.
The Sega Genesis. I mean, I could talk about.
You can talk
that.
about the Sega Genesis Mini for a little bit. I'm just gonna say this now. The show is probably gonna be over in a little bit. We're gonna try to keep the show to an hour. The first one, second one, and forward, we'll probably be doing it a bit longer, maybe an hour and a half. Again, because we're not doing Mario Maker tonight, I'm gonna be going over to Twitch right after this live show in a little bit. I'll go over to Twitch and do Man of Medan. So if you're not following me on Twitch, the link's in the description below. But now we're not leaving yet. Don't go anywhere just yet.
Yes. So I forgot the release date for the.
I think it's in 2 weeks.
All right. Well, whenever the Sega Genesis Mini comes out, I've been looking forward to actually because I pre-ordered before all the scalpers were going to take it away because you know how scalpers could be, and I did see previews of the lucky ones who got to play it a little early. But I did see some of the preview people who actually did it. And I actually have to say the games that are on there is not that bad. No. We got a lot of things on there. I mean, of course, Sonic was going to be on there. I mean, when you hear Sega, you hear Sonic with Sega Genesis, but there are some other interesting games that I'm really looking forward to seeing as well.
Like that. I would like that. I would like that, Jesse. I agree.
Yeah.
Tevia, same answer for the Invader Zim.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully, you know, when it comes out, that you know, like I do a video, like I did for the other minis, like I did for the NES, the SNES, and I don't know if I'm gonna be doing PlayStation because I've heard a lot of bad reviews about it because it's now $25 to actually get a PlayStation Mini, you know, and I don't know. I'm waiting for that mini N64 to come out. I mean, that's my dream right there because I really would like to, you know, get that. That's what brought the evolution of Nintendo to a whole new level when N64 came out.
It's true.
Super Nintendo did also, but I'm talking about like where the real 3D stuff came in is what made the N64 a classic history.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. When it comes to the minis, I don't get too into it. I'm trying to stick to the modern day games right now, but I'll always be a Super Nintendo fan.
And sure. And they also had the mini Commodore 64, which I didn't really get much like good stuff about it. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying just to stick with Nintendo related stuff, but since I grew up playing Sega Genesis, that's the only reason why I'm getting it. I grew up with PlayStation also, but the disappointment in what they put in there is, I don't know. In the future, I might get it. I don't know. I mean, for $25 is a good price, but
just to stick it in the collection, right?
Yeah, just stick in the collection of the minis. Because all I have as of now is the NES and SNES and the soon-to-be Sega Genesis. So I'll be 3 minis that I have all together.
That's true.
Yep.
All right. And with that being said, though, I think we're going to start wrapping up the show. And before we wrap it up, number one, I'd like to once again thank StreamYard for powering this live show. That is right here, the Duck, powered by StreamYard. If you haven't, definitely check out StreamYard. I want to thank everybody. Oh, whoa. We got another question. Do you guys really play any Marvel or DC comic-related video games like DC Legends or Marvel Future Fight?
No.
I have DC Legends downloaded on my Xbox or PlayStation. I haven't played it yet. I'm sorry, not DC Legends, DC Universe. I think that's the one that's on the consoles.
No, isn't that on tablets and stuff?
The Legends?
No, the Universe, DC Universe.
I'm trying to think. Whatever the DC Comics one that just made it to the Switch, I just downloaded that.
Wasn't that Legends?
I don't know. I think it was Universe. If Firestorm was here, he would know. But I don't really play too often, unfortunately, Sweet. I do a lot of like Gears of War. I have Rage 2 I have to play, Far Cry, No Man's Sky. I love playing Sea of Thieves. That's another game I like.
You used to love playing Fortnite. I'm surprised you haven't.
Fortnite, I'm going to get back into it, Bram.
Because there have been lots of new updates.
There's been huge stuff going on in the multiplayer, for sure. Brant and I will get back into it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brant and I, Chris and Brant show will be coming soon. We'll talk about that closer. We'll be back next week with another episode of Dark Avenger Live. I want to thank all of you for being here. Jesse, Sweet, Tevia, Frank. We had Mogo here for a bit. We had aggressively relaxing in the pre-show. There was a starting soon, which I might delete. I might find a way to edit this video and take off the beginning, or I might leave it alone.
You could just download to MP4 and then.
Oh no, I won't have to download it. There's a way you can edit on YouTube,
or you could do that.
So I might do that, but if not, then he was in the pre-show and then he just kind of like disappeared. I might leave the pre-show for that reason, or at least the last minute of it. Ryan, I want to thank you for being here. Alan, who came in. Brant was here. I think I said Brant, but I'm going to say Brant again.
I think you did.
I think I did too, but I'm going to say it again.
And JD also was here.
JD was here, and our friend Mike, a.k.a. Roll, was here. We play Sea of Thieves together sometimes. We have a good time with that. But anyway, great episode, guys. Thank you so much. It's great to be back. The new era, starting right here, right now, for Dark Avenger C86 has officially begun. Look forward to Frontline Live tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, and look forward to what we're reading on Wednesday. I want to say afternoon, but if Michael's working,
I'm going to be
at work.
Actually, wait. 12.
Most of the time, it's going to be at night anyway, because you will be at work starting next week. So Wednesday night, look forward to. Oh, Deanne
this
just
week's-
joined the party.
Yeah, because this week is all.
You were here in spirit, Deanne, and you are now here in shared banner.
Yeah, I was just saying because it's all set. Oh, it's all the setup, but it's better at night actually because
Okay.
Better
at night. So Wednesday night, and then Thursday, probably Wednesday night after we do the live show, we'll be recording the most anticipated and just have it set for a video on Thursday. So look forward to all of that in the coming week. If we can do it, the spotlight will be on Sunday. Terrible show, worst ever, minus 20 stars. Then he says, "Just kidding." Great show. Thanks, Brent. You're welcome to pop on anytime with us. You know that. And maybe we'll even have Dan pop in from time to time. I heard Dan was interested when he heard Dark Avenger Live was back that he might want to pop in.
he also talked about some
He has a Kickstarter going on right now. Nature Man.
That's what it was. Yeah,
definitely go check out
Facebook.
Nature Man. Definitely go check out Nature Man. Dan's doing Nature Man. It looks really awesome for the Thunder Zone. So with that, thank you all so much for being here. We love all of you guys. We'll be back soon with some more really fun stuff. We'll catch you live tomorrow night on Frontline Live, and then back here again on Wednesday night.
Yep.
Take care, everybody. We'll see. I'm trying to delay. Here we go. See you all next time.
Bye, everyone.
Yes, I'm putting it overly on before I say goodbye.
Why?
See you all tomorrow.
You gotta always do that.
Bye, everybody.
You gotta end shows and all this. Yeah.